Hey, so on today's video, I just want to share my experience on what to do when you need help with Excel or Google Sheets. So normally I'm kind of a do-it-yourselfer, and I'll go online and figure out what the special formula is. But today I ran into something that was beyond my capability. Problem, which I'll briefly outline here, is that I need to get the domain, company, last name, and first name into individual boxes, and these are slightly differently formatted on each one. So some of them won't have the first name and last name. Sometimes the domain name will be in a different position. And I was just running into some trouble. It was beyond my capabilities. So after kind of doing some initial research with Googling, I knew that I needed some outside help. And, typically you'd think of maybe posting on maybe Fiverr, Upwork, even posting onto forums and waiting for some help. But I found a kind of a purpose-built solution just for Excel and Google Sheets, which was amazing, and that is Excel Chat. So basically $7, very simple pricing. This took just slightly over 20 minutes to solve. So, I mean, it fit within the $7 session. Curiously, when I was doing the session, when it was getting closer, there was a kind of like a countdown timer, and when it was getting closer to zeroing out, it kind of, I don't know if it was because I was a first-time user, but it automatically gave me an additional 20 minutes for free, which was kind of neat. But yeah, just to give you an idea of how this works is you have the project brief here where you describe your problem, and you just link to your Google Sheet file. It pulls in the Google Sheet into this window and that description you just filled out. And to give you an idea of timeline here, the guy connected at 11:20 and signed off at 11:44. So it took exactly 24 minutes. During this time, I'm saying he, but it didn't give a gender. But this person figured out the solution to the problem. They figured out the solution for each one of the columns that I needed to extract the information for. And then on top of that, they went into a explanation with the remaining time of just kind of why they did the formulas that they used. So overall, this was something where I purchased this at probably 11:11. Filled in the project brief by 11:20 to start the timer, and then was finished by 11:44. So this is a great use of $7 basically, and I just wanted to thank this company for existing. I think it's great that it's kind of like the unbundling of Upwork. So initially, where you'd go to Upwork and kind of post a job and kind of wait for many different freelancers to respond to it and get quotes and define scope for each one. Here is great because they've provided a marketplace of freelancers that they've already vetted, and it's a very defined scope. You get 20 minutes of Excel or Google Sheets help, and if you need more time, then you could purchase additional time. But yeah, it's that's how they are defining their scope with their productized service, and it's an amazing service. So I would highly recommend this if you need any Excel help. The website name is gotit.ai. I'll also leave a link in the description below. Definitely let me know if you've used this service before and if it's helped you solve your spreadsheet problems. Thanks for watching.